Hi, Clive. Thank you so much for joining us again. Would you mind just introducing and telling us more a little bit about PSG International?
Yeah, sure. So I've been in payments for 22 years. I started out in prepaid, worked for companies like First Data, Stored Value Solutions, and then 8 years ago I went out by myself. I formed a company because I realised I enjoyed working with different organisations, advising them, helping them launch projects, working with international clients. So I've been doing this for 8 years now. Really enjoying it. Yeah.
How far off PS payments are in retail?
Yeah. I mean, obviously things are changing so quickly, and of course, I don't know everything. It's impossible. If someone tells you they know everything, they're lying. There's always a different angle. Depends where you stand, which side of the fence you're on. If you're a merchant, or a consumer, or a business. In terms of open banking payments, I think it's got a little way to go yet. I think the foundations have been laid. So obviously a directive legislation under European law has kind of mandated the situation for banks to open up their APIs. So the platform is there, but I think there's a lot of education to go on. If you talk to the average person in the streets, they have no idea that this type of payment is available to them, or whether it's today or in the very near future, they've got no idea it's available to them.
I would imagine that retailers have got some concerns. What are they?
Yeah, I think the business case is stronger for the retailer. I think it's less obvious for the consumer. So I think obviously with cards payments, both the consumer and the merchant are familiar. They've been using card payments for decades. There's well trusted and sort of proven cases for handling exceptions like chargebacks and refunds. So I think some merchants are concerned that PIS payments don't have a mandated refund policy or process. I think they quite like the fact that there's no chargeback capability, so therefore there should be less fraud involved. But it's very early days.
There are challenges, retailers are concerned, there are questions, but at the same time there are opportunities that we are talking about. What do you think those future opportunities are?
Opportunities in payment or with PIS in particular?
Both. What are those big opportunities?
Actually, I think someone who I admire in the industry is a guy called Dave Birch. You probably heard him speak or met him at various conferences. Some years ago, he produced a book where he basically his philosophy was that identity is the new payment. So breaking it back down to who we are and biometrics really, and I think biometrics, some would argue this, but biometrics goes a long way of proving who we are as individuals at a number of different levels. So we've got different areas of identity, legal identity, social identity, and physical identity. And obviously we see this already with Amazon Go, where you literally walk into a physical store and walk out again with the product that you've selected.
Where do you see the value of a community like us?
This is great. I mean, we were here last time I was able to come. It was back in July, I think it was, and I saw you speaking, and it was just well, you can see the audience. I know the guys on the camera can't see it, but there's probably 150 to 200 people here. I know it's about the free beer sometimes and the pizza, but actually it's about the content as well. They wouldn't just come for the free beer and pizza if the content wasn't great as well. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Clive. Thank you.